Hey everybody, Rachel Teedy here with a look at your update on this January 20th. We are starting off with some major news right now. First, we're talking about a fire in Niskayuna, a fatal fire that happened this morning. 74-year-old Michael Gilbert did not make it out of this fire. The ranch house on Gassner Avenue destroyed. Neighbors say the fire erupted around 6:45 this morning as they heard several explosions from inside the home. And by the time firefighters got there, the entire house was just erupted in flames. Gilbert was suffering from stage 4 lung cancer and had congenital heart failure. Gilbert lived at that house for more than 50 years. We're also following a story today about an overturned school bus. This was in Pittstown today. One student was injured because of this. The Pittstown fire chief says there were 9 students on the bus, one student taken to the hospital with minor injuries. The bus crashed near the intersection of County Route 111 and Baum Road around 7:30 this morning. He says the bus slid into a ditch, flipped on the side. You can see it from the photo there. Other students on board taken by other buses to the school and back to their parents as well. And lastly, when it comes to our news stories for your top stories of the day, the man accused in a fatal hit and run in South Glens Falls was re-indicted today. We told you last month of a judge dismissing the indictment against John Lincoln Lynch because of errors made by prosecutors. Lincoln Lynch is accused of fleeing after hitting and killing Paul Trombley in February of last year. A plea deal by the Saratoga DA's office was offered and rejected in October by the defense. The plea deal included a minimum prison sentence of 1 to 3 years with a maximum of 4.5. Let me bring in meteorologist Christina Talamo, who has been tracking the snow, the rain, the slush. We've got a little bit of everything today, Christina.
Yeah, a lot going on, Rachel. It was definitely a messy commute earlier on this morning. Good news is this will be wrapping up as we head throughout the afternoon today. And then we got some drier weather on the way for Saturday before things start to change, though, for Sunday and into Monday. Let's take a look at that first warning live Doppler radar there, and you can see what we're looking at right now. You can actually see we have a burst of heavier snow coming down over the Pittstown area, the Bennington area right now. Otherwise, Capital District starting to see those showers move out, and we'll see some intermittent rain and snow lasting as we head throughout the afternoon, but it will be generally diminishing across the area as we head throughout the second half of the day. Here's a look at Bennington, your CDPHP first warning weather cam there, 33 degrees, and you can see some of the snowflakes coming down, really looking like a winter wonderland in Bennington. That temperature just above freezing there. Here's a look at that hour-by-hour forecast, what we can really expect as we head throughout the next couple of hours and into tomorrow to start off your weekend. We'll see for the most part, the showers starting to gradually diminish as we head throughout the next couple of hours across the area. That last batch of moderate to heavier snow starting to push towards Vermont and then pushing further eastward. Notice, though, southern Vermont, Green Mountains, those are the areas just east of the Hudson River, the hill towns, the higher terrain spots. Could see some of that snow lingering this afternoon and this evening. So those are the areas that could see additional snowfall accumulation, maybe an inch or two as we head throughout the evening. But for the most part, most of us will continue with this drying trend, and that will be overnight tonight and into early tomorrow morning. So this is 11 p.m. later on tonight, and by 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, we're mostly cloudy, we're dry, and that will set us up for our weekend with more breaks of sunshine by the end of the day on Saturday. Here's a look at temperatures as we head throughout the afternoon. Temperatures right here around 3:15 are in the upper 30s, lower 40s around parts of the Albany area, 38 degrees there, 41 in Freehold, 35 though, Cobleskill, 34 in North Adams, and heading up north, temperatures in the lower to mid 30s as well, 35 in Boston Spa, 32 Glens Falls, right at freezing there in Paseco as well. Temperatures as we head throughout the afternoon, the evening hours will be dropping off. So for your Friday night out, any plans you have later on tonight, it will be chilly. Temperatures in the lower to mid 30s by around 8 p.m., continuing to drop in the overnight. And this is where we're at by around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Temperatures will drop below freezing. And that's important to take into account because any of the slush or anything left over on the ground from the wet weather today will likely freeze over and could lead to some slick spots maybe on the sidewalk, your porch, or driveway. Keep that in mind. Also becoming a bit breezy this afternoon with winds out of the west-northwest gusting 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy, temperatures dropping into the 20s, a few flurries, staying breezy. Tomorrow, though, dry weather, seasonably cold with high temperatures only in the lower to mid 30s for your Saturday. More wet weather with an active weather pattern, though. That's on the way for Sunday into Monday as well. We could be tracking another impactful weather system that will bring us opportunities for rain and snow, and then more chances for rain and snow Wednesday into Thursday. So we're tracking 2 storms on the horizon after we see some drier weather tomorrow to start off the weekend. So keep that in mind. You will be seeing more chances for rain and snow over the next week or so.
All right, Christina, thank you so much for that. Of course, that's something that Christina is going to continue to stay on top of as we head into the next several days and into our evening newscasts. We've got a lot of top stories for you, including some breaking news that we are tracking right now. Make sure you tune in live at 4 for the very latest. We'll see you then.